Your latte art probably fails before you even start pouring. Not because your hand is terrible. Not because your cup hates you. But because the milk was already wrong inside the pitcher. Coffee shop milk looks glossy, silky, and smooth. Home steamed milk often looks bubbly, stiff, flat, or separated. And the difference is not magic. It is dairy physics. A perfect latte needs microfoam. Not big bubbles, not dry foam, not hot milk with a foam hat. Microfoam is milk filled with tiny, uniform bubbles. So tiny that the milk looks almost like wet white paint. That texture is what lets the foam flow through espresso instead of sitting on top of it. When it works, the milk pours like silk. When it fails, it pours like bath bubbles. So what actually holds those tiny bubbles together? Proteins. Milk proteins are the secret scaffolding of good foam. When steam enters the milk, it adds heat, air, and motion all at once. That energy helps proteins unfold and move toward the surface of air bubbles. One side of the protein likes water. Another side helps stabilize the bubble. And suddenly, air is not just air anymore. It becomes structure. But there is a catch. Too little air and the milk is thin. Too much air and you get giant bubbles. Too little heat and the foam feels weak. Too much heat and the milk tastes cooked. This is why steaming has two phases. First, stretching. That is when the steam tip kisses the surface and pulls in a small amount of air. You hear that gentle paper-tearing sound. Not screaming, not splashing, just a soft hiss. Then comes texturing. The wand goes slightly deeper, the pitcher tilts, and the milk starts spinning. That spinning vortex breaks larger bubbles into smaller ones. It folds the foam back into the milk. This is the difference between foam on top and foam inside. Good latte milk is not a layer. It is one glossy liquid. Temperature matters too. As milk warms, lactose tastes sweeter and the texture becomes smoother. But push it too far, and sweetness turns into that flat, burnt dairy flavor. For most latte milk, you are aiming for hot, silky, and sweet, not boiling. Then comes the final test. Tap the pitcher, swirl it. If the surface looks like glossy wet paint, you are close. If it looks like soap bubbles, the science broke before the pour. Latte art starts in the pitcher. Master the milk, and the cup finally has a chance.